Evil Esports, there's something new for them. They don't have that Kufra opening, but they sometimes pull off, again, like what you've said, the Hylos or probably another Grok here in this fight.
Yeah.
That will be the ban.
They also banned Lolita, if I'm not mistaken, but that was the second phase.
Yes.
Hylos, like you said, is also a very important hero for both teams. But Evil Esports, we're going to go back to what works. Ban out the Kimi. Don't give it to Sunsparks. Knowing that in their last series, whenever they get the Kimi, they close out the series.
They win.
Your team is picking.
That is a good opening here for Team Sunsparks, as they have a control of the jungle due to the armor here of the Grok. Quite safe here. But look at their faces. They're very disappointed with their game number 1.
Is picking.
There you go. There you go. Instant core heroes for Team Evil.
Evil Esports already showing their hand. They want to play with the Harith and the Granger.
Yes.
Quite scary, but Sunsparks, they know that they can counter this. They have Esmeralda to deal with the Harith.
Yeah. This is, look at the thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
KLBJ giving in the thumbs up.
All right.
He is confident right now. He is confident right now. When he saw the Harith pick, like what you've said, okay, go for the Esmeralda right away.
So
it's
non-hesitant.
Not even hesitating. Like you said, Gaja is the answer for Sunsparks this time.
Leomord.
But the Leomord, Evil Esports will go back to their roots. Giving it to Ash was the best thing that they did during game number 1.
Yes.
And just look at this. 3 core heroes for Evil Esports already secured. They have so much priority for these 3 picks that they are willing to show their hand already.
They're willing to show it. You cannot counter our best picks.
And this is Evil Esports telling us they want to go for the killing machines again.
Yeah, the early game aggression. That is an interesting ban, by the way, for Sunsparks. Neglecting this Baksha and Leomord fast-paced rotation. So what's left right now for Sunsparks is probably the Claude for Mr. JP.
The Claude?
Yeah, Claude.
If that happens, Evil Esports will pick up the show and they will be super duper happy about it.
Yeah.
Akai is available for Evil Esports. They can consider that as well. Lolita is also a very good pick, by the way.
I think this is a Diggy pick.
Yeah, you know, Hylos, of course, is there. Hylos makes a lot of sense this time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they have a lot of mobility. Like what we've said, that is Claude for JP. The only one S tier marksman left. But what is the hero for Renjo and Raflesha?
So it's gonna be Thams.
It's Thams.
For Sunsparks.
It's Thams.
Evil Esports, I'm actually wondering what they will get as their last pick. We mentioned earlier that the choke could be there because they need the stun. I think Akai also merits a very important factor here for Evil Esports, so they can consider that. Well, let's see.
Let's see. Claude. Okay, there you go. As the pick. Luca. I think it's for Team Evil Esports, they're just waiting for the hero of Luca. Okay. Oh no.
Lolita.
Oh no.
So we mentioned about the Lolita, right? Because it blocks many of the skills from Sunsparks.
Yeah.
Have to take note. Bulwark actually cancels the Falling Star Moon.
Yes.
She just receives it.
It does.
And of course, the Blazing Duet, that's gonna be food for Luca. Luca will really love to receive those bullets coming out from the Claude. And important to take note as well, you cannot use the Guardian's Barrier when the Bulwark is up, so that's one thing. Yeah.
This is indeed the best pick for Team Evil Esports, answering 4 heroes with the side of Sunsparks.
You know what? If anything, Manjin, it's a good answer. But I think that we're gonna see still a bloodbath for both teams.
It is.
It's gonna be kills after kills.
I am expecting that as well.
Yeah.
I am expecting that this game will have a lot of action and will have a lot of rumble. Here we go, man.
Oh,
what a day it is!
What a day
it's the 5th series.
The 5th series. We have defined the winners of the group stage, but we still want to know who is the better of the team. Is it Sunsparks or is it Evil Esports?
Evil Esports.
We're about to know as we now head into Game 3 pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching us. That is it. We've got the signal. We are now going inside the game. Welcome to the Celestial Palace. Evil Esports on the red side. Cat Z is doing the Granger. Mocker as Harriet. Ash will be using this Leomord. Luca as okay, Luca will play the Hylos and Itachi. Once again
Back
is
to Lolita.
the Lolita.
Perfect. Now Sunsparks from the Philippines. They're playing on the blue side this time. It's gonna be Renzio on the Thams, Kuzaken on the green of the Grok. I mean, it's JP with the Claude, Raflesha on this Kaja.
Here we go.
And Kill VJ with the Esmeralda.
The final game for Team Sunsparks, if you're a fan in the Philippines. But meanwhile, Evil Esports just again putting on a show, putting on a great show. 50 seconds onto the first timers here. Here we go. That is clearly an invade for Team Evil Esports, forcing the Stamps to go for his lane.
Wow, that was a core guard aggression from Evil Esports, and they will keep themselves intact up top as Leomord is there with the dash and the momentum, but receiving some damage from the Claude.
Okay.
They will dive him. Polystar
Okay.
to finish it off.
Blood.
Sunsparks gets first blood.
I like the response. An exchange for that core guard will be a first blood, and of course, a tower. We've talked about this yesterday, that it's better that you get the first tower because it will definitely open up the map, and of course it will undoubtedly increase your income
Your
better.
economy, exactly. And what you do is to always have a composition where you can push the first turret.
Yes.
Because you can get the kill up onto your top lane wherever you're playing. If you're playing blue or red, whatever happens, you're playing on the top lane.
Turtle
You
resurrecting
overcome
soon.
it with so much damage and initiations, and then you push it. It's not enough that you fend off your opponents.
Your opponents.
You need to take the turrets with it.
Because turrets wins games.
Yes.
That is the reason why we're playing MOBA right now. But Evil Esports just inside the bushes, lurking and eyeing this turtle. Here we go. A Zaman Force.
Wow. Very early.
Very early for Mocker. So Sunsparks knows this. There's no Zaman Force for Mocker. So this is clearly an advantage for them. More heroes are here. JP is here. Here comes the Flesha once again with another clutch pickup. That is the Blazing Do It for you. Plus the block from this Grok. But man, Luca is still alive. Ash with a counter go. Waving that sword. Okay. 2-1 is the score, but this is a one-on-one, of course, here in the bottom lane. Make that 2-on-1.
Jay threatened by Katzi. Katzi actually to steal that Crammer away from Esmeralda, so a very nice steal. Evil Esports, they still are trailing behind by a lot. You have to take note. Sunsparks, they have the lead.
Yeah.
About 2,000 almost this game, or 1,500.
It's still not over. Still not over yet. I mean, what I'm saying is that Sunsparks knew that the Zaman Force was not online. But again, Evil Esports with a good maneuvers and great decision making, backing away from the Grok block, and again, Ash with a clutch disengage.
Ash is here, found by Fuzaken. Their young fight. Raflesha knows that something is up in the bushes, so Evil Esports will just transition into the turtle this time.
Okay.
Really catching up, really recovering in terms of the economy.
Good recover here. Like what you've said from Team Evil Esports. Katzi now having his nimble blade. I'm not sure if that's a Raptor Machete, but again, Evil Esports, they're investing a lot in this late game. I do like the matchup between both of the marksmen here. JP opting to go for the high-end drive to sustain that lane. That is the best jungle emblem right now for this Claude. Nobody is using the Bounty Hunter anymore. But again, as I say this, like what we've said, Team Sunsparks looking for blood, looking for fights.
Bloodlust axe very early taken by Ash this time. And if you look at it, it's Festival of Blood, not Bounty Hunter or Killing Spree or High and Dry for Ash.
Yeah.
Going for the sustained battle, because he knows they want to fight.
Yeah.
Because of this Granger, Harith, and Leomord pick, they know that they want to prioritize getting the kills. Luminum Blast gonna be whiffed and killing off 99.9% of charms, but however, JP outrunning the gunman from Evil Esports. Wow, what a play.
Like, he's asking Katzi, hey, who's the better marksman?
I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you. But again, okay, there's a 4-on-5 fight. That's the plan. Coming in from Fuzaken. Luca is just too tanky right now, soaking a lot of damage with Sunsparks. they are in control, controlling the tempo of this game. 5 minutes in this game. Katsi, actually, we've talked about this game number 1. Like what we said, they want sustain fights. They want to prolong the team fight. This is quite a good option for him with the killing spree, which gives you 30 a life steal after you kill a 1.
Exactly.
But again, Evil Esports, their aggression has fallen down.
They will
Turtle
chill out
resurrecting
this
soon.
time. This is the lowest skill score so far for both of these teams when they face up against each other. So this is, you know, both of them respecting the prowess, their kill process. As they say that though, it looks like there will be a clash match.
There we go. That is a zoom out in our camera right there. That is another Zaman Force. 3-man knockoff coming in from the Grok. Canceling the aggression for the side of Evil Esports. Man, what a play for the side of Sunsparks. 1-1 is our score. Someone is pinging the top lane. KLBJ and company getting Luca. You can't go loco here. 5-2. Very disciplined here for the side of Sunsparks.
You say that KLBJ is actually pretty far forward, but again, this is an Esmeralda. Knows his capabilities. Have to take note, the Numinon Blast was there. The angle was correct.
The angle was correct.
What Fuzaken did was to just use the Wild Charge. Watch out for the Wild Charge. There you go.
Wow.
Cancel on the Numinon Blast. Perfectly done.
It's like Ken from Street Fighter.
Sure you can.
Sure you can, says Fuzaken, knocking 3 heroes in the air and giving Sunspark this certain amount of advantage for at around 6 minutes of our game. 4,000 gold lead right here.
The placing do it. The falling star but will counter of the Zaman Force. However, Luca gonna be left to his own accord as the Glorious Pathway is already there. They will not chase. They say that though, somebody's taking care of business up top and he might be cut off by the members of Sunsparks. No, they won't. They will just focus on the turret this time.
Alright, they will force this one. They want to get Ash. That is the horse right there. But you're not in the Old Town Road, says Sunsparks. Another Numinon Blast.
Nice dodge.
Missing, hitting nothing but germs. Here we go. Sunsparks, very self-assured in diving the tier 2 tower.
And Fuzaken is happy. He's farming in the middle, already able to facilitate to take the mid lane turret. So that is 4 turrets taken down by Sunsparks, elevating their lead by up to 6,000 gold by 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Manjin, I think that is already so high.
That is so high and they are unfazed. Meanwhile, Team Evil Esports.
Fuzaken is farming.
Yeah, they don't even know who to focus fire right now. Is it going to be the Tams or is it the Esmeralda? Lots of sustain actually for the side of Sunsparks.
You know what? The poorest guy in Sunsparks right now is the Kaja.
The Kaja.
But the Kaja is still richer than this Granger. That's scary. Sunsparks,
that's scary.
leading by extremely.
Yeah, that is bad news.
High.
That is bad news. Here we go. That is the Lord coming into your screens, and JP will immediately get it. He wants to end this now. No more joke time.
This time they will take it in their hands. And they will go for the Lord. The Lord has been slain.
This is very interesting because Luca was very impressive in the previous games, but now he has a Hylas. Hylas is quite passive in terms of initiation, unlike the Kufra. So this is a very different game for him.
Definitely.
Mocker is the one initiating fights, but you can definitely get out of the Zaman Force whenever you see it. Yeah, you can disengage.
That is exactly what they're doing, right? If you look back game number 2, they just went away from the Estes when the Moonlight Immersion was available. And this time when the Zaman Force is available, they just back out. They don't have an Akai to disengage. But what they do is just, okay, let's get away from the zone, from all of the Terran.
Yeah, alright.
Terran-based skills that Evil Esports are doing.
Oh my, KLBJ. It's because of the thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
It's because of the thumbs up. That is the signal. That was the signal of KLBJ. Hey, dude, I got this. I got this from the Philippines. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, they are knocking at Heaven's door here in the bottom side. That is the Bulwark Shield for the side of Mr. Itachi. First objective secured by the side of Sunsparks. Make that 2 towers.
Can Evil Esports still fight against this? Inhibitors are down, and Sunsparks, they're still threatening the mid lane. Will they dive? I don't think they should be. As Sunsparks, they cannot afford to make the mistakes this time.
They're patient. They're
Oh,
patient.
Divine Judgment into the
Wow.
Monster into the Falling Star Moon. What a combo! The chains of stuns.
The chains
Sunsparks
stuns.
takes down the Evil.
Okay. Raplesha with 6 assists. Man, three divine judgments, 3 clutch divine judgments to get this picks and to have the advantage. Sunsparks clearly on a lead and owning Evil Esports.
They love this.
They love this. The Filipinos back at home are smiling right now. Meanwhile, Turkey, yes, they secured, of course, the slot for our playoffs. But again, who is the better player? Who is the better team? That is the question right now.
Is the question indeed, as the stun connects on the Esmeralda this time. Art of Thievery, only still some movement speed and attack speed. JP, of course, they will pick up the Harriet. Wow! It's amazing once again.
That's amazing, and I think that's game. No core heroes left for the side of Evil Esports. What a good Luminum Blast. Batman kill. BJ the King. Posterizing Evil Esports. And the Filipino pride is still alive. Sunsparks getting 2-1 once again.
They will secure this series victory for sure, and they will secure their playoffs spot, and more importantly, they have won the hearts of many for sure. They will make their fans confident, but you have to give it to Turkey, man. This team from technically nowhere, out of the map, out of the radar, showing up this time 2-0, back-to-back 2-0s, and then making it work for Sunsparks with 7 points in this bracket. They're so happy for sure.
I do feel that Evil Esports, they are the dark horses of this tournament. Congratulations to Sunsparks. The Filipinos now they're celebrating because they secured, of course, the playoffs. But man, I do want to talk about Evil Esports more as man. This is ML. You cannot count out teams. Yeah, anyone who is not in the radar. Who is not in the radar.
Not at all.
Not at all.
We will talk about that later as we discuss the highlights this time, so we can see how the story developed. You have to take note, this is the first turn to take. Back-to-back games they did this. They ganked the safe lane.